This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Network podcasts. I see you, Danger Entertainment. I see you.
I think you should do Ed Johnson talking about rooms.
Hey folks, this is Ed Johnson. I got rooms for you. I got a lot of rooms. If you see one room, I see 7 rooms. If you see 7 rooms, I see 17 rooms. I can make 17 rooms turn into 36 rooms. You want 36 rooms? I got 100 rooms. Come on down to old Ed Johnson's rooms. I got more rooms than you can shake a stick at. Oh yeah, you can close the door, you can open the door, and then open the door, and then close the door. Down the tunnel, over the stairs, open up the door because nobody cares.
I forgot about the tunnel and the stairs.
I nearly didn't finish.
We didn't care. We didn't care. It's true.
That was brilliant.
It was great.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Welcome to Yanderhof.
Drink it in, boys.
Why do we hide the Danger Club name?
I've never murdered anyone in their bed, and I draw the line at that.
I wonder where the slaves were taken from, if they were taken from their bed, or maybe they were taken kicking and screaming.
I was a slave when I was a child, so I've got as much reason to hate slaves as anyone else. I made my peace with it long time ago, Caragor One Fang.
I choose to be a part of the Danger Club.
You seek to bring back the dead?
Aye.
Well, you better come into my office then, hadn't you?
The adventure continues now.
And we're rolling.
It's another beautiful, hot, muggy day here in the part of London where we record our podcast. It is very, very sweaty. It is very sweaty here in Danger Club Studios today.
Yep.
Do you know what? I had a thought early on.
About sweaty
about sweaty individuals,
I
and
think
it
about
made me
sweating
think.
all the time.
I'm not sure that you said hello everyone on the last episode.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
did.
There's a big setup.
Oh, he did.
There's a whole
Did he?
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Okay,
You not
fine.
remember
I
that?
did.
Good,
it was
good.
memorable, and I'll do it again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
Good. I'm relieved. That was making me sweaty. So,
We wouldn't. We would have to have like the lift music twice over in this one for both of them. It would be it'd be a mess. But no, don't worry. I said it. It's we're back in the studio. Back in. I don't want to say where in London James lives. That would be. But
Because the kids are screaming
let me give
danger.
the postcode out.
Somewhere in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm happy to go. I'm in the East End.
exactly.
The East End is, however, very large, being a quarter of London. So yeah.
I like recording here because when we go to get lunch, we can either go to the Tesco or to some of the many interesting shops that are around here. All of which sell about. They're all like a sort of. There's like a butcher's, but it's also an internet cafe, and there's like a nail bar in the corner.
Yeah.
I love that this part of London has
Cover
stuff
your
like
bases.
that.
Cover
Nail
your
bar
bases.
is actually an electric shop as well.
Yeah.
So there you
they'll
go.
unlock your phone.
There you go, Dangerlings. If you can nail down how many Tesco's are in the east of London.
It's a little bit like The Simpsons, where there are lots of clues to whereabouts Springfield is supposed to be, but they never actually say.
Yeah. My favourite one of those. There used
Yeah,
to,
that's a real thing.
They never do they?
They never do. No. But there's lots of clues.
There used to be a shop in East Ham back when I worked there called Cheap Food. Literally, that was the name of the shop, which was great. But even better was the shop next door, which was called Even Cheaper Food.
Don't fuck about with you're undercutting the opposition.
I love that. I love that.
I love the story of that.
I hope they were run by different people. Like, that would be hilarious.
There are a lot of shops and cafes, in fact, where I used to live in Stratford, that were called Olympic Cafe or Olympic Shop or Olympic something that all had to change their name because you're not allowed to do that. And now a lot of them are called Olympic or Pick or something like that.
Yeah, registered trademark, isn't it? I believe, actually, about half of the Danger Club's original characters were rolled up in Cafe Olympic in Stratford.
That's right.
So, Secret Weapon was closed, and so we went there and rolled up our characters.
What if there's a cheaper version of our podcast that people can listen to? Like Dangerous.
Dingo Clip.
Yeah.
The Dingo Clip.
The Dingus Club.
The Dingus Club podcast.
It would have to be the Dingus Club podcast because we're free. So, just we'll pay you to listen to our podcast. The Dingus Club.
So how about last week's episode?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, high tensions. High tensions,
Things are getting frayed.
What happened? There was so much that happened in last week's episode, wasn't there?
There was a lot of lying going on.
There was a lot of lying.
Yeah, poor old Ed.
So much of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Shania was going for the truth.
Yeah, we saw that.
It was being denied.
Interesting enough, that conversation played out like you know when flat earthers or something say like I know and I believe to be true. Like I have done my investigations, and Shania, even though she was right, sounded exactly like one of them. I have done my own investigations, and I have believed them to be true. Said everybody.
I mean, do you know what?
I'm not wrong.
Do you know what? I thought Shania was going to go straight with like, we killed Uncle Gooden.
Thought you were gonna pull out-
He was a horrible thing.
In my head, I was literally going, "Who's got the fucking head? Who's got the fucking head? Like, who's gonna pull out the
we're still
bag?"
carrying the head, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I was in the handy haversack.
So you get in these kind of shops where you get all sorts of different things. You get a lot of stuff like gets sold to you in bags. Do you know what my favourite thing to get in a bag is?
What?
M's dead body.
Well, you could have at least said like the bloke mage's head, which is in a bag.
Yeah, that's still you still have a dead bloke mage's head in your bag, which you have not cast gentle repose on. So that is getting fresh.
Yeah. So how long's it been? A week?
Since you left Caermarga, it's been 2 or 3 days, I think, since you killed Uncle
Oh,
Gooden.
okay. So it's not too bad.
But
I might gentle repose the old fella.
yeah, he's.
I mean, I can't remember.
I mean,
what
I would,
ran.
without DM's code. I shouldn't give you hints of things, but I'll give you the hint that removing the severed head of the tiefling bloke mage in the middle of the Temple of Torag and casting a spell on it, and then just putting it back in your bag, will not make this encounter go smooth.
Really? but what?
That is what we would call throwing a Folton battlestone into the works.
Just the I forgot what it's called. A handy haversack. Doesn't that just preserve things?
No, well,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
does.
vacuum.
You did say it was
It's a vacuum.
airless. Yeah, you
In your face.
You just wait, Dan. One day I'm going to be playing D&D for 20 years, and I'm going to be DMing a game, and you're going to be a character.
So actually, Uncle Gooden's as fresh as the day we slew him.
All right, Pathfinder internet community, get in touch with us and let us know, can bacteria survive in a handy haversack?
These are the questions you want answering.
Yeah.
Because that would mean you could sterilize things by putting them in the handy haversack.
Well, I think it's more like
my wound.
though, isn't it?
Just putting
my
your
wound
elbow in there.
Yeah.
Put my wound in there. It's my wound.
Oh,
Remember that, friends? It's my wound. It's Robin. What's his name? Robin Williams. Yeah, talking about his wound. You don't remember it? Fuck you. All right, forget it.
That was the 90s, folks. It was a crazy decade.
Tweeters, 90s.
And
That's
my
the second
wound.
call out of the 90s we've had.
Very
isn't it?
funny.
It is, isn't it?
Really
Yeah.
want the 90s to tweet us.
Yeah.
And also
yeah.
tweet us bacteria,
Yeah. I mean, I'd say big up bacteria, but
yeah, no, we didn't do a get in line. It's a tweet us. We are a pro-bacteria podcast, everyone.
Big up germs.
we're like Actimel. We're just
out
all
to
the good
Yakult.
bacteria. Yeah.
Well, that's friendly bacteria, but will this be a friendly priest? It's my second attempted
Let's find
segue to
out.
get us into this adventure.
Yeah.
Let's find out if it works. You are in the Temple of Torag in the city of Yanderhof. So you are there with a senior priest, and he is taking you to his office. Does anyone remember the senior priest's name?
Gavin.
Vimtac.
Vimto.
Vimto.
Vincon. Vincan. Vilcan. Vilcom.
Pezocom. Pezocom.
High Priest Pizocon. High Priest Gencon. That's his wife. Pizocon and Gencon. His name is Stern Vinwood.
Oh, I mean...
you were
Sterny.
Basically there.
Vilwood.
Vilwood.
Keep making up names for him. That's gonna make him help you.
Okay.
I'm not sure why Ed's come along, to be honest.
I mean, he's still there. It's all right, I'm going to go tomorrow. I'll just come with you to the temple. Okay, Ed.
I feel like Ed is uncovering some conspiracy at the moment. Ed's believe there's some kind of great liberal conspiracy going on now, and against the wonderful Uncle Gooden.
I mean, technically speaking, yes.
Yeah. Are you just like Michael Moore or something? Just,
Yeah.
Going to write a documentary about it.
I mean, what would happen if we brought MZ back and he was there? Like Ed was still in the room. Would you just like disappear into ash or something? Just
I'd have to play both characters until,
yes. I want that to happen. I want that to be a reality on this podcast.
Just conversations of M and Ed around the campfire.
MZ, murderer of Uncle Gooden, and Ed, number one fan of Uncle Gooden.
Yeah,
role play that, mother.
That is an audition tape in itself. Well, let's find out if that can happen. So Stern takes you to his office where there is a slab already laid out where you can lay MZ's body down. You can unwrap him and he lies there. Apart from the wounds that he has, looking almost as if he's asleep, he looks fairly peaceful. Stern gestures for you to sit down, and then he stands next to by a shrine to Torag and says, "So, what is it that I can do for you?"
Well, how would we be able to go about getting our friend back?
Back? Your friend is dead, child.
Yeah, I know, but that can't be the end, surely.
You are very young. Should you even be away from your home? Who is your father?
My father?
For the listeners at home, Ross just went, "My father," and picked up his phone to look at his notes.
They're a close family.
Torrin Battlestone is my father, from Highholm.
I know a Clan Battlestone of Highholm. You're a great craftsman.
Aye.
Is that what you are? You are training to be a craftsman?
No. I left home. I wanted to be an adventurer. Till I took a arrow to the knee.
What, you got married?
No.
He sighs.
No, a literal arrow. Got.
Oh dear. Mm.
No, anyway, it was just a joke. A dwarven joke.
No, we make jokes in these times. Well, I've heard that story before. Young dwarves lured away by the thrill of adventure, and this is where you find yourself, is it?
Aye.
In the company of non-dwarves.
These are my friends.
I give him a little wave.
Yeah, hello.
I can see you.
I see you.
Who was this man then?
His name was MZ, son of Bemzi. He was a fighter. He died in battle against a junk golem thing. It was really it felt like it was really overpowered for.
Yeah, now you say that, it just sort of shambled out.
It did seem a massive challenge,
I kept thinking I was going to dismantle it, but it just kept getting back up.
The gods are mysterious, and it's not for ask a question. He died fighting So he died fighting, did he?
Yes.
Aye.
I didn't ask how he died. I asked, who was he?
He was
a good half-elf.
Yeah, he was a diplomat. He was a peacemaker. He was brave, and he took care over what he did.
Some may say that he was the heart of our party.
He protected those who needed it.
He'd also make a duel just last forever and look great. Like, he made duels, like one-on-ones. He just made them look so good, like cinematically.
And sometimes he got really angry, but only sometimes. Like
not very often.
Yeah, like I've probably seen it about twice. He got angry really, and he'd been with us for quite a while actually.
I mean, you probably say it was a rage, but I mean, it was
very controlled rage.
Very controlled. He was more sort of, just cross about
he'd
something.
Seethe. I said he'd seethe.
Also, he never got to use his hungermonger, and we feel bad about this.
It was
I mean, somebody's got it in their pack, but we felt very bad about it.
He was very family orientated as well. He was a family man.
He loved collecting arrows. He had a huge arrow collection. Vast.
The question I'm asking you, was he a good man?
Aye.
Yeah.
Yes.
What good did he do?
He saved a city from an evil overlord.
He
yes.
helped liberate a carnival from the clutches of a sort of murdering drug dealer.
And he killed a dragon as well.
He released the
Caragor eyebrow dancers.
He released the spirit of a wronged woman who was murdered incorrectly.
And you, who would have him return to you, are you good men and women?
Aye.
Yes. I mean, as far as anyone could be good, or yes.
We try.
You worship at the forge?
Sometimes I used to come to the shrine with my father when I was younger.
When you were a child, every dwarf worships at the forge. When was the last time you prayed to Torag?
Well, last time was when I was in Highhelm.
And you, human, who stands with these people, what is your name?
My name is Ed Johnson, sir.
Ed Johnson. Are you a friend of this MZ?
I mean, I just met these people. They came for help at my house, and I traveled with them here. I don't know them very well, and I'm still trying to work a few of them out. But I think the way they speak about this man, this MZ, this goddamn good-looking son of a bitch.
I like his t-shirt.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It has his name on it.
That he sounds.
You always knew. Never forgot his name, I tell you that.
Yeah. Like a true and just fellow.
What do you make of these people who you have met? Are they good? Are they lawful?
I think they try. I think there's a few white lies out there in amongst this group. I'm not sure they're being 100% truthful with me. And they did try and rob me the first time I met them.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we did leave some money for the horses, but
and I think
wasn't enough.
It's a really unfair trade. I mean, it wasn't initially meant to be a robbing.
Kind of speaking here.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
And I think some of them have got the wrong idea about a few people, but I think what they do is right. And I'm trying to give them some advice before I go on how to be better people. Not saying that they're bad, but we're all learning. Are we not?
Stan nods and looks at each of you in turn and then looks at MZ. He holds his hand over MZ for a moment and his eyes go white. And then he lowers his hand and says, I believe that he was a good man. The rest of you, I am uncertain of. Torag is the god of the forge, the god of making, of precision, of law, of strategy, of order. I see none of this among all of you. You are creatures of chaos. You do not even serve at the forge. And you wash up here requesting things when it is convenient to you. You child have not bent the knee since you were a small boy, and now you return to Torag because it is convenient to you. You ask much. Pharasma controls life and death. Souls who part this world belong to her until they are judged. To remove a soul from the line of the boneyard costs a great deal. It risks much to those that do it, and it is only done under the most extreme of circumstances. To do such a thing endangers the wrath of the goddess of death herself, and so a god like Torag will only remove a soul from her if it is needed. You treat this temple as if you would a shop, simply as if you were simply purchasing trail rations. That is not how life and death work. Do you truly wish this man returned? Give me a reason.
Caragor just looks up and nods at Stern, trying to hide that he's definitely been cowed, and says, well, sir, would it go in this man's favour if we were to tell you that we are in fact on the trail of beings and people that have sequestered something that has been a resource that's been passed around, people that you definitely would be at odds with, people of nefarious gain. We are hunting down fragments of something that definitely have some sinister motive in the world, and this man, Caragor gestures down to MZ, could help us do that. I'm not trying to persuade you, I'm just giving you the fact. Obviously, you make your own decision.
Even if we could, speak to him.
Yes, is that possible?
That magic exists. If you simply wish transaction, then these are the terms. We can speak. I can allow you to speak with him, but it will be brief. You will have only a minute of conversation, and once it is done, it may not be done again. That is possible. There is a cost for that, which is 270 gold pieces. It's in the brochure here.
I'll pay it.
If you wish to return him, he is not a worshipper of Torag, but I see that your quest is sincere. So we will do that. But it will not be for free. You will need to provide the materials. Do you have a diamond?
No.
You would require a diamond, one of the greatest in the world. It will also take a considerable amount of gold, and the entire process takes 3 weeks.
Good lord.
I'll pay the money to speak to him right now.
Yes, we'll certainly take that, and we'll speak to him.
Folton.
Hey?
Just before you speak to him, bear in mind what Stern's just told us here. Just know whether or not this will be the last time you speak to him. Alright?
Hey?
Because it could be.
It could well be.
Hey? Folton looks a bit like vacant, and he just, not really knowing how to process it.
Very well. Is there anybody here who does not wish to speak with the dead? It is an experience that can linger. I would advise anyone who wishes not to step outside now.
Thank you, sir. I think I'll take my leave.
He nods. Ed Johnson steps outside of the room. He walks over, Stern closes the door, and then stands over M and holds both hands aloft. His hands glow with blue light for a moment, and then his eyes begin to emanate the same light. As you watch, the room begins to darken. You see the shadows almost creeping in from the sides, and as it gets close to you, suddenly it begins to push back out, and you start seeing figures standing around. You can see figures just standing forlornly, just staring into space, and as they materialize and move out, you realize that you're seeing a line of people winding its way through the room. The line finally reaches MZ, and MZ's eyes open. However, they still stare out, completely vacant. His mouth falls open. You may speak with him, but you have only a minute. I am going to begin timing this minute.
Harsh.
MZ, you know only that you have been waiting in a line. You know what it has felt like since you died, but you have no experience of what has happened in the world since you went.
Okay. And do I remember what happened, like, right up until...
Yeah, you remember how you died. And you feel however you feel about that. You have a sense that you are going somewhere.
Okay.
Your timer starts now.
Folton.
It's you.
Yes.
We haven't got long. We need to know what do you want us to bring you back? We'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do anything.
Bring me back?
Aye.
What do you mean?
I can. You're dead.
You died, MZ.
I know, but you want me to come back?
I need you. You're my best friend.
I can come back?
There's a way. It's gonna be hard, but we can try at least.
Folton, I'm at peace. I've been dead once, and I think it's my time. It's my time, Folton. Goodbye, friend.
I love you.
And I you. All of you. Drunk.
Drunk.
With that, M's eyes close one final time, and he lies sleeping there on the ground, on the slab. The shadows recede from the room, and all of you feel a slight cold on there. You, perhaps more than anyone, Shania, as you are familiar with Pharasma, and you realise that a part of you there was almost in the boneyard, which is the place where all people go when they die until they are judged. So for a moment, all of you were just a little bit dead, and that has an unpleasant sensation. The priest lowers his hands and leans heavily on the slab for a moment to catch his breath. You see, any intrusion into Pharasma's realm takes a toll. I hope that the answers that you received there were the ones that you were looking for. It can be difficult when we walk on this earth to know how hard it can be. It can take a toll, and when one has seen enough of it, one perhaps does not resent those who have passed, desiring their rest. You should know that if we were to attempt to bring your friend back, he would have to be willing to return. One thing that no magic can do is return a soul to life that does not wish to be returned. If you wish, we can provide a place for a funeral pyre, if that is what you would desire. I can tell that this was a true friendship. The church would be willing to do that for one of its sons, even a lapsed one.
That'd be what he would want.
Very well then. I will make the arrangements.
The letter in my pocket, does it have an address? Is it already addressed?
Did it have an address, M?
Yes.
There is an address on it for Western Varissia.
Magnamar.
Yeah.
How long would that take to get there?
Well, that's a question for the post office, isn't it?
No, but I'm trying to work out if we could deliver his body to his home.
Think of the postage cost.
So to transport the body back to Magnamar is further away from here than you have so far travelled. So travelling to Kermarga and from Kermarga to Yanderhof, it is considerably further than that. It is going to take you weeks at best. Probably it was going to take you probably a couple of months to journey to that place and all the way back again.
Not us going, but is there people that when like people die that are not in there? Like, do they transport bodies back?
I mean, like TNT and DHS. And
that is a. They're just. Gemsy just gets a little note through the door just saying, sorry you were out.
Yeah.
It's too big to fit
your
for your
available for collection.
You owe us money.
We left your parcel. Everybody's body is just in the greenhouse.
Lovely touching moment spoiled now.
Yeah, right.
Yes. That is a thing which you can sort out from here. That is a thing that exists. You will be able to find couriers that will be willing to do that, and ones that, and if you find ones with a religious mission, you can find ones who are able to keep casting a gentle repose on him.
Would you be able to deliver the body to where did you say it was? Magnamar. I think he would prefer to be with his family.
The cost will be 200 gold pieces.
That's fine. I'll pay it.
Very well. We will arrange. Give us the address and we will ensure that he finds his way home.
Do you think we should give him the letter as well? It seems a bit untouching though. I don't know.
I think the letter should be there.
Yeah.
We all heard everything he said, right?
Yes, you did.
Perhaps with a letter from you and from us.
Yeah.
To go with it.
Yeah.
To explain what happened and he died. Beloved of his friends.
Okay. I had him the letter with the address on it. It needs to go here.
He has a look for a moment and nods and puts the letter into M's pocket. What about this quiver? This quiver looked like it should have had loads of arrows in it. It's a nice chain shirt.
We should probably take the things that he doesn't need anymore.
I mean,
you were mentioning that chain shirt, clerical.
Well, if we can identify what exactly, we can separate what he has got since he's been with us, and
For the sake of avoiding awkwardness, Stern leaves the room to give you a few moments to talk and devise
we could just say...
And MZ's just naked on the slab. stuffed in all the pockets.
All right, send him off.
He hasn't got any teeth.
We just say to him...
Put a bow on him.
God, that eyeball looks good.
Yeah.
He always had such a lovely tongue.
Kidneys just pickled.
I'm getting that eyeball.
He doesn't need it anymore.
We say to the man, we say... You can, if you just leave his plain clothes on him, we'll take the rest of the stuff.
Okay. Sorry.
I mean, I think we just have.
Well,
with the greatest respect, we've just.
He's not in the room anymore, right? The guy's gone.
You, in a thoroughly respectful way, remove all of MZ's valuable equipment.
And what about M's gold?
Oh yeah, we're having that. Yeah.
How much has he got?
You're not going to send that back to his mum.
I was just
Silverhead mum, Gemsy.
I was just saying, how much has he got?
He's not got loads. He's got 258.
That's nothing, mate. What's the point?
I mean, that paid for the spell, I guess.
I mean, you've got 8 platinum pieces as well.
Oh yeah, I've got 8 platinums as well.
So maybe
that is.
We could keep the gold. She could have the platinum. Platinum's worth loads. Oh wait, how much is platinum worth?
10 gold per platinum.
10, that's not as much.
Out of character, I think that Colin's mentioned that his family were a crime family, so let's go fund a crime family in Magmar. Let's give them platinum pieces.
I mean, out of character,
I don't know that.
Out of character, you don't know the full story. You don't know all that. So, and there's other stuff that went on as well, but we'll never find out now.
Well, in a bonus episode, we could.
Well, we could have a bonus episode about the journey of his body.
Just the different set of adventurers being like, well, that body's adventuring.
Yeah, we'll just do like a little roll up some characters, some pallbearers, and
maybe we could do a
priests.
prequel. A prequel episode.
A prequel after his death.
Yeah, a prequel to MZ.
Wouldn't that be
before he
so
left.
No, before.
Oh, I see.
That's what
Sorry, I put him in the dead column now. He's just that's his
Yeah.
How much are we minusing for the spell? Or are we just taking it?
So the Speak with Dead spell costs 270.
I mean, you did say you're going to pay for it all twice.
Okay.
And now you're like,
I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it.
I mean,
Actually,
I don't mind. I'm also paying for the delivery of the body as well.
Again, you said you want to.
It's like that guy at dinner, isn't it? Just goes,
that's
we'll have the starters. Yeah, we'll have another bottle of wine, and then they're like, oh shit.
That's just on air for all the dangerlings that no one else wanted to pay for.
I mean, you said you wanted to pay for them.
Yeah,
we thought it was a thing that you were doing.
Shania does put her arm around you and go, "Oh, Folton."
You thought I was going to pay for something.
Even worse.
Oh,
I mean, because I'd have had a funeral here, to be honest.
that's probably what.
I mean, funeral's a funeral. Sent the letter with a platinum piece.
So are we?
So if you ever die in Scotland, we won't cart your body back, and I won't pay £200 to get
I
it.
am
you talking
never
in
going
real
to
life?
Scotland with you ever. Jesus.
Is that a threat?
I mean, is that why you invited me back to the Edinburgh Festival? Jesus.
Just to prove a point.
Now you die. And you stay in Edinburgh.
So, are we that he's got platinum and gold on him? Which way are we dividing this? Obviously, we're going to send some back to his family, but which way? How?
Just send it all back to his family.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I mean, does anyone know his family or?
I don't know. He mentioned Bemsy a lot, but he never said what kind of relationship he had with Bemsy. I assume it was honourable. Otherwise, why'd you keep mentioning your patriarch's name before you did a fight?
He
I
didn't
believe
have
that-
a very good relationship because in the letter he's saying that he disappointed his father,
Aye.
Yeah, maybe.
and it's just him and his mother.
Well, I mean, we will see. Look,
Who would
I mean,
want the gold and platinum to go to?
His mother.
towards the cause. But
Towards
since the
cause.
platinum to the family, the cause is for us, yeah?
All right, fine.
Well, I mean, couldn't we use the bit of gold to pay for his body to go home?
that sounds reasonable.
Wouldn't he want
There we
that?
go.
Yeah, we
Yes.
divide the platinum half and half.
And then the platinum. Oh. We're going to divide the platinum now.
Oh, well, I thought you said we're going to keep some for the cause.
Oh,
and we're
yeah.
going to give some to his family.
Yes.
Was
Or,
that
yes.
not-
Well, isn't it? How much was it? 200 gold to send the body back.
200 gold 300 gold to send the body back.
You said 200.
Just what you say too.
Yeah, well, I've got a busy day and it's coming up by the minute,
Oh,
so
I
make
think
a
you missed
call.
the 5 o'clock cut-off, so it's going to be 700 now.
I'm afraid he's overweight. He needs to be able to fit into one of these little...
The bubble wrap cost us so much, Randy.
200.
So if we, so there'll still be 200. There'll be 68 gold and half the platinum, maybe.
Well, no, now I feel bad about the platinum situation. Let's just take 2 as opposed to 4.
Let's just wait. So
Go on, Folton.
how much has he got on
He's
him?
got 200 and something gold pieces and 8 platinum pieces.
So we're taking 4.
No.
How many platinum pieces are we taking?
Well, this is what we're discussing. What do you think?
Oh well, actually, but maybe we should take 4 because then we could divide it.
Oh, equally.
Yes.
We could also divide 8 equally.
Let's just give the platinum
goodness.
pieces back to his mother. They just lost his son.
Aye.
Yes. But well, no, he's coming home.
Dead.
He's paying for.
He's paying for his own transportation.
I mean, that's self-sufficient.
Says-
That's-
I tell you what.
He'd have made a man of himself there.
No,
He's
no,
paying
no,
for his,
no.
pay his own way.
Hey, is 200 will pay for it, and then he's got 50 gold on him when she finds him. There you go.
I mean, 50 gold is a lot of money.
That is a
It
lot.
is a lot of
I
money.
think it was 68 actually or something. Yes.
Well, you can keep the. You can
$500. That's what I would work out as.
Yeah.
What, 68 gold pieces?
No, 50 gold pieces. That's
Oh,
$500, isn't it?
Is it?
You
Yeah,
can,
yeah,
You
yeah.
can keep the
A gold
platinum
piece
pieces,
works
but
out
I'm
around.
giving them to MZ.
All right. Fair enough.
Where's your fucking morality?
Well,
Let's not do that again.
Fulton leaves the if we're taking the platinum pieces, Folton leaves them, the platinum pieces on the body.
Okay.
We should put them on his eyes. I've seen people do that.
Bars on his eyes. That's
No,
like
they're-
I thought they were coins.
Oh,
They're
okay.
bars.
I thought they were like gold bars.
Just dropping them on his head, caves his head. That's what he would have wanted. Let's put those in there. There we go.
It's a good thing.
I mean, you can, as you will know, remember from laying Lily Fenn's ghost to rest, laying coins across the eyes is supposed to speed somebody's time in their wait at the
I will
boneyard.
do that with the platinum pieces.
You leave
I've played this game for 5 years and always thought platinum pieces were gold, like gold bars.
That's interesting because we played another campaign in which we got platinum pieces,
But they were bars, yeah.
Yeah, we did get platinum.
That's
We got
probably why I'm
platinum
getting
bars.
confused.
No, these are just coins. Do you? I mean, they're quite big coins, but Eb's got big eyes.
They're bitcoins.
Yes, big coins.
It's just an entire machine.
Their value fluctuates.
Important point with the last of the kit, you've got all of the rest of his kit in a bin bag.
It's what he would have wanted. All right.
What do you want to do with the ukulele?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
No, I'll take it.
Okay. I like that M is going out the way he lived, with the group of you failing to make decisions around him.
Well, I'm just trying to work out if it's like better to take. No.
He
To
bought
give
it.
it back to his.
He bought the ukulele when he was with us, but he mentioned it to his mum
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
in the letter.
Maybe.
I think it would be more delicate to send it back. He mentioned he was taking up the ukulele again, and his father would be proud of that. Oh, the Hungermonger. We should leave him with the Hungermonger.
Yeah,
Aye.
that was
Yeah.
a thing as well,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yes.
he'll like that.
I think he might have casually hinted at the things
Yes.
that he thought were
So let's leave him with the
emotionally
ukulele, a
full.
Hungermonger, and a couple of coins on his eyes, and then I think that's good.
I leave a
Dick pic.
I
Bit of pocket meat in his mouth.
pour a dwarven stout out,
Cool.
and I leave it on the table next
Okay.
to him.
I mean, he's not going back on the table. Like,
Yeah, I know, but I'm just leaving it with him.
That's fine. Dwarven custom. Okay, you leave that somewhere in the boneyard. MZ's spirit moves forward in the queue a little bit, and a ukulele and a hungermonger appear in his hands. He has something to keep him busy at least,
And a dwarven stout.
and and a beer as well.
Yeah.
So you make your way. You make your way outside. Stern is waiting for you outside the room as you step outside. He nods and says, "All preparations will be made for your friend. Where will you go now?"
We need to find somebody. We're looking for an orc.
But first we will toast our friend.
Let's go. And toast our friend,
We
yes.
will maybe drink and talk of him for a while.
Aye.
Aye.
Very well. He nods and says, "May the forge always be warm to you."
I thought you were going to say
I thought you
something
were going to say
else.
something completely different then. I thought it was going to be really weird how we thought the same thing then, wasn't it?
Yes, I thought I was just sure he was
We
gonna
get
do
a
that.
lot of lawsuits here at the temple.
Turns out it was made before the forge.
But we'd like to thank you for your kindnesses here.
And wise words.
And apologies if you thought that we were undermining your religion and treating you like a shop, but we did not know what else to do. So,
Well, goodbye, all of you. Strive to live as your friend did, and honor him in your lives.
Folton
Right, yes.
starts walking with the rest of the guys.
Okay.
Stops. They walk ahead a little bit. I look behind at the temple, and then sort of just look to the floor, and then take a deep breath, and then we'll carry on catching up with the rest of the guys.
Okay. So you head back. You head back to the Banging Hammers, the tavern where
Is it
you
a
are
rock
staying.
tavern? Is it actually a rock tavern? I mean, it sounds like a rock tavern.
The underworld.
Yeah.
The tavern where you are staying.
some kind of sex place.
Yeah. For those of us who like tools, it's a couple of bang and hang.
Yeah, I have a large tool to use.
There's loud music coming from it as you arrive back to it at the end of the day, and you can see there are lots of dwarves hanging around outside, drinking. And as you push your way in, there are dwarves dancing all around the place. Like there's a full-on club night going on down here. You suddenly get an idea as to why your room was so cheap.
Well, I'm not in the mood for sleeping. Let's get hammered.
Let's get drunk.
You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to get drunk, Folton? Come on, mate. Let's get drunk.
Hey.
Yeah, we get drunk.
What's drunk?
Whoa, God, Ed. Oh, yeah, so.
Yeah, I didn't say anything because you all seem real sad.
And do you know what?
I assume it's not the news you were looking for.
We will not be seeing our friend again.
It might not have been the news we were looking for, but it might have been the news we needed.
And I tell you what, I think this is what he would have wanted. And I put my 2 platinum pieces down the table. Let's spend that celebrating his memory.
Hey, to MZ.
MZ.
Son of Bemsy.
And Jemsy?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Good, yes, good. Yes. I didn't want to fuck that up. Fucking hell. God, glad we got that right.
That was a tense moment.
The tavern keeper, Haggy Stone Speck, is there behind the bar as you approach. Like, hi! Oh, it's really loud. Welcome back. Sorry, I forgot to say, it's drum and bass night. That's why it's so loud here tonight. That's why the room's so cheap. It's a party night every night at the Bangin' Hammers. Every night's party night. What can I get you guys?
I'll have a dwarven stout, please.
All right, dwarven stout is a gold apiece.
I'll take.
Thank you.
Well, let's get a round of 4 fire whiskies.
You got it.
Just completely gambling on if that's a fancy. Sounds like it should be.
Yeah, right.
You get a free mixer with that.
Cool. Only 4? You're only getting 4 there?
Could I take an ale?
I was going to drink MZ's favourite drink. I got the other one for you.
Oh, thank you.
But actually, no, you mention it, Ed, I actually don't know what MZ's favourite drink was. Do you remember, Folton?
No, it was just a beer, ale.
Oh, shit. All right, can I have just a beer then?
He brings back some beers and some shots. Which are this fire whiskey that you'd ordered. Very sweaty dwarf goes up to the bar next to you. Just, just water, please. Oh. You down your shots and you drink to the memory of MZ. As you shout out your memories over the sound of the music leading into the bar. After a while, you get pretty drunk. You work your way through those platinum pieces. You get a lot of drinks for that.
I was going to say 4. I was just doing the math on
2
4 platinum. Well, I mean, if we all put our platinum pieces in, we're going to have more booze than we could ever drink possibly in our lives.
That's
so
60 gold pieces worth.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, he said it was a gold piece per beer, which is
true. Yeah.
It's quite expensive.
It's incredibly expensive.
Club night.
Yeah, and they're not making any money on the bar because everyone's drinking water. So
it's
classic. Support the bloody establishment. Yeah,
they are loving you guys. You're the best customers tonight. So after a couple of hours, you're all at the bar. The party's raging on, and you're all fairly drunk. So while you're there, a figure pushes their way through the crowd. It is a gnoll. I don't know if any of you have met a gnoll before, but it's like a hyena person. So he's pretty tall. He's about 6.5 feet tall. He's clad in sort of ragged-looking leather armor. And you can see he's got a travelling pack on his back. He's got a net stuck over the pack, and he's got a cutlass in a sheath at the side of his belt. He makes his way to pushes past you to the bar. You can see him talking to the bartender, and he's sort of barking something over the noise. Literally, he's got quite a barky voice. And you see him take out a piece of paper and show it to the barkeep. The barkeep looks at it for a moment, confused, and then scratches his head, and you see his eyes darting in your direction. Yeah.
Shania stumbles over to see what's on the piece of paper.
Okay, Shania, you push your way along the bar to where the man is. The man is holding a piece of paper with a fairly accurate drawing of Velda and a drawing of Caragor on it.
She grabs a piece of paper and snatches it and goes, "What the fuck is this?"
Hey, says the. Oh, what do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing, huh? Piece of shit.
Don't you take this off me, you dirty clubber.
Don't you take this off me, you dirty fucking whatever the fuck you are.
I'm a bounty hunter.
Oh, bounty hunter, eh? Noble profession, you piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Hound the bounty hunter always gets his man.
Shania pushes him.
He pushes you back. Trying to start something, are you?
Yeah, I'll try to start something. I'll start something right now.
Wait a second. He looked past you to where the rest of you are. I know those faces. Those men over there. He tried to push his way past you to get to Caragor and Velda.
Hey, Velda.
I tried to grapple him.
Okay,
do I have to make a perception check to see if I've noticed
you
this?
guys can notice this.
Okay.
You can see
Velda,
what's going on.
How much sway
make
do you reckon one library has?
Go ahead and make a combat maneuver check.
You can't do that. I mean, we just stole a couple of books.
Surely not.
I can see a big giant hyena.
It's a knoll.
It's a knoll, and has he got any grass on him?
I was waiting for a second.
I thought Dan was going to use that in his description. Just brushing some grass off him as he walked in.
17.
Okay, you grab a hold of him. He grabs hold of you and just shoves you back into the crowd. You stumble into a load of dwarves who all just sort of go stumbling aside. And you go, it's all right, man. It's all love. They all try to hug you as you fall on them.
This guy's not about love. Quick, get him.
Fulton walks over to where Shania is.
Okay.
Who is that?
Out of my way, dwarf.
Hey, you're surrounded by dwarves. I don't come over you and call you a knoll, do I, Nolly McNollison?
That's a fair point. I apologize.
Yeah, what do you want with those two anyway?
I'm going to bring them to justice.
Why?
They've committed a crime.
What crime is
They've
that?
wronged people of Kemaga. People have suffered because of them. Uncalculable suffering has been happening to the poor people of Kemaga because of them.
Who? What did they do so bad?
These two men. They stole.
What?
And I'm here to collect.
What did they steal?
They stole from the library of Kemaga.
So they stole a book?
So just give the book back.
Yeah. Well, hang on.
No, we still
Have we still got it?
Well, yeah, we still got it.
The plans.
The still place fact or fiction and the plans.
The plans for the building that we did do the heist.
No, we don't. No,
we must still have it.
No, you still got it.
Still got it.
The plans would have been in the planning room, which got emptied by what's his face.
No, you kept that because that was yours. Like the plans that Christoph had drawn up, he threw in the fire. But that was like maps, things you drew. But the ones you consulted to get that info, you've still got.
Just give the book back.
I see. What did you say your name was?
My name is Hound.
Oh, here we are, Hound. Look, I tell you what. Here's what we took, and would you like a drink?
You still need to pay your fines.
How much is it?
Your lives.
Oh, I take back the book.
No. It's just a library joke. Let me keep it.
Oh, I see.
The fine is more than you will ever pay in your lives.
How much is it?
It's 2 silver each.
Oh, all right. Look, I tell you what. Here's Caragor's as well.
Thank you. And there's a 1 gold processing fee.
There you go, mate. You can take that.
There you go.
All right.
Tell you what, do you want a beer?
I'd love one.
Stay for a beer.
Here you go, mate. Have a seat.
He sits down. There's a beer with you. You guys are all right, actually. I was expecting you to be real dicks. I mean, who steals from a library, right?
Ed comes back from the bathroom, just being like, "Who's this guy?"
This is Hound the
Hey, Hound!
the bounty hunter.
What's going on here,
Although
bounty hunter?
He introduced himself as the bounty hunter.
We've learned that Ed's not a very good drunk.
I'm having a good time, y'all.
Oh,
It's good to meet you, Ed.
Oh, it's good to meet you too.
Could I keep my picture? It's rather good.
Sure, why not? We're all friends now.
Where are you from, Hound?
I might join the party.
Where are you from?
I come from Kemaga.
Margaret. I'm from around there.
Good old Kemaga.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you were in Kemaga, Hound?
I was dispatched just a couple of days ago.
Oh,
I
really?
rode like the wind.
Oh, really? Were you? That's good to know.
Yeah.
The library sent runners to the 4 corners of the world.
Did they really?
There's only 4 of us, so it's actually quite convenient that I came across.
That is convenient.
I'd have had to have kept going all the way into Garand if I didn't, to the south.
Oh, I see.
Is there anything?
How many? How many?
Probably not Folton.
How many books get stolen from the library? We're really sorry.
That happens quite a lot.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, the security there not as good as it should be.
No, I mean we just ran away.
They spend most of their budget on bounty hunters. Really, they should just spend it on guards at the library.
How much did
just
they?
some barriers. That's all I'm saying.
How much are they paying you to come all this way?
They paid me. They're paying me a bounty of 20 gold on each bounty, each fine that I bring back.
They pay you 20 gold, and they get back 2 silver pieces and a gold piece.
That's a crazy system, right?
but they also get back their book.
That's true. But is it worth 20 gold pieces?
Hound? You ask me, they should just privatize libraries. Am I right, Ed?
I mean, they do a lot of good. We're drinking here. I want to talk
Look
about...
at me talking shop.
Hound?
Let's have a drink.
Hound?
Yes.
Could we... I mean, that was your fee to come and get us. Could we persuade you to just hang out with us for a little longer for another 20 gold?
Sure, I got nowhere to be.
Yeah, fair enough. And also you've got a really, really entertaining voice as well, so I think we should elongate this.
Do you know what? If you weren't to know, that would be really hard on, I don't know, someone else's voice.
Well, what, you mean like a human trying to imitate my voice?
A human doing that voice.
A human tried to do this voice for ages. It would be really painful.
It would be.
It certainly would.
I mean, I probably can't stay for that long.
Oh, I don't know. How about 60 gold?
It's quite a lot of gold you're offering me.
I got a bit of gold.
I got a bit of gold as well.
Yeah, I can offer.
I mean, don't you have somewhere to be, Johnson?
No, I got nowhere to be. These are my new friends.
I guess we can all drink to that. I tell you what, I really love it if there was someone else around here. If we could have a real party going on, wouldn't we? So who are you guys? I'm turning into Al Pacino.
We're the stranger, Rob.
What? We've had this conversation about telling the truth.
You're right. We're the Gujarat tub.
What?
No, we're not. We're the Mangy Club.
We're the Danger Club.
A dwarf starts rubbing Caragor's back. I'm the stranger rub.
No, I said the Mangy Rub. You got to rub the knoll. He's mangy.
Several dwarves start rubbing the knoll.
It's not nice to say he's mangy.
You're right.
No, he's called me on it. I'm pretty mangy.
Oh, yeah.
He sees me.
Anyway, so. Hey, do you want to help us track? Hey, you're good at tracking people down, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
We're actually looking for someone. Maybe some of the 60 gold can go towards your next mission with us.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. I'll tell you what, some of these dwarves were saying they might have an after party. Do you want to go check that out?
Okay, sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Party.
All right, after party. What happens at the after party stays. I don't know. I've never been to a party before. I work in a library. I'll be honest. I'm pretty off the hook right now. I'm maybe just letting go a little bit. I love you guys.
We love you too.
Love you too, man.
Yeah.
So, is anything happening in Karamaga?
Oh man, what hasn't happened in Karamaga?
Oh, all right, fair enough.
There's this cat. Somebody put it in a bin. That was pretty wild.
Put a cat in a bin?
Right, who does that?
Who does that?
Monsters.
Ugh.
Monsters.
But old ladies, usually.
That's right.
Yeah.
Someone killed Uncle Gooden, too. Believe that?
Oh, but no.
What?
Holy monkeys. That is brand new information.
I know. And that's why we're leaving for tonight.
God damn it.
Oh my God. As soon as you started doing it, we all looked at me like, oh yeah.
We
Gotta keep this going.
How long can we get this kind of talk? It's a great voice.
Excuse me, are you going to be long? I'm trying to... Can you move forward? The queue's really long, and you seem to be taking your time.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I was just talking to my friends. They're still alive, you see.
Aren't you lucky having friends? I died alone in a small hole.
Oh, no one must have put coins on your eyes. Someone's about to put coins on mine, and I'm going to jump the queue.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, it's just the way it goes.
Excuse me? Is there a manager that I can speak to?
I don't make the rules.
Why does he get to jump ahead just because some twat put two...
Oh, excuse me. I've just felt coins on my eyes.
All right, okay. Well, yeah, you better go ahead.
Can I go in the fast lane?
Go in the fast lane.
Yeah. See you later, loser.
Oh, this is a joke. I've been here for 3 years.
This line's great.
More champagne, sir.
Thank you. Any ukulele? Oh, I've got one here. Ding, 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 ding. It's not how a ukulele sounds.
Oh, they will let anyone into this lane, won't they?
What did you say?
Oh, is this another one of these, Margaret?
Oh, yes, another one of these.
I will rage. Do you know that? I'll rage your face off.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
Do we really have to do the riff?
God, I want me to death round here. Just a little joke. I'm one of Dark Michael's zombies.
I think that's such a good scene. It's just like this queue.
Yeah, it's really fun actually.
That's a whole sitcom.
Yeah. Just every now and again we're going to go back to M in the queue and like see what's going on.
Hi, I'm Jen.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Henno. We're three friends that talk about mental health, wellness, and our lives.
Through articles and tips, we share what has worked for us on our paths overcoming depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, alcoholism, and addiction.
Come join us on our journey. You can find us anywhere you listen to your podcast. Just search for The Crazy Life. Remember, wiggle your toes and just keep breathing.